Hopefully you will stick with us. Starting in just a few minutes, we are going to have some coffee squawk going on. We got some strong coffee. We'll get started at 12:30. Say hello if you're out there. Let me see the comments. Let me know who's out there watching. And hopefully you could hear me. If you want to join the conversation, the link should be live on the, and I will put it up there to make sure it's up there. And then we will get going here. Got a lot of people on right now, which we're happy about. And they got on early, so I don't want to hold them up. I don't want to get you here. We have some fun things to talk about. Join the conversation. There you go. Join the conversation. Click the link. And that's it. So glad we have a lot of people on. We got a lot of people on early. We came on early. And let's see what time it is. It is close to starting. So how's everybody out there? So say hello. Mom is out there. We like that. We like that. She's always good for a come on. We got a lot of people coming on already. We're going to have some fun today. You go maybe a half hour. A little bit. Ooh, that's some strong. This is in honor of what Seattle used to be when it was fun. We used to go there for games. And so thanks for joining, everybody. And we are doing a countdown, and 12:29. That's pretty close enough. We can get started with everybody. Thank you for joining. Give me a heads up if you want to join live. Join live. So today's a little coffee squawk. Starts with the DMV. All right, and then we're going to call this today one question, because I'm going to have one question about some things. So I went to the DMV, and I don't know how many people the real ID thing. You have to get the real ID, and I am glad that after I went, I realized they extended this for another year. So now the deadline is October 1st, 2021, which is brilliant because I uploaded all my documents online. It says, go in, get the express line, blah, blah, blah. Go in. They don't let you in. The line is around the block. And I said to them, what's the point of uploading all this information, taking the time? Well, they have your documents here now. You got to bring them anyway. What do I care if you got the documents there now? That does not matter to me. So that is a ridiculous. The DMV has got to be one of the most horribly run places. And I had one question. Who runs this thing? I thought the Secretary of Transportation runs it, but he would probably be like, I want no part of that. The government, the local and state governments run the DMV, and they run it like a government. And this is why the government shouldn't even run the government. We need private entities running the government. Government has no idea how to run a DMV. So I was just reading July 23rd, 2019, Governor Gavin Newsom put in something for this called the Reinvention Strike Team for the DMV. Reinvention Strike Team. I have one question. Did they go on strike? Because they ain't working. So they ain't working. So that's it. So there's been some things going on with the latest questions. They've been asking about the transfer of power. Will Trump do it peacefully? I got to tell you, there still hasn't been a peaceful transfer of power to his presidency. There's been complaining and rioting, and there's been nothing peaceful about this 4 years, and there's been no peaceful transfer of power. Right. So let me see where it was. Kayleigh McEnany, or McEnany, I don't really know how to pronounce her name. So she comes on and she says, let me see if I could find it. She says that there will be a peaceful transfer of power. There will be a peaceful transfer of power. I have one question about Kayleigh. I have one question about the Kayleigh McEnany thing. Okay. I want to know, the most important thing I want to know is, how big is her clothing budget? What is her clothing allowance? I have not seen her wear more than one outfit. And again, do you remember? Do you remember the? Playboy always had the girls of the Big Ten conference or the girls of something. I am waiting for Playboy to do the girls of the Trump administration, because look what you got. You got Kaylee, you got Ivanka, you got Melania. You could absolutely do a girls of the Trump administration. It'd be a big issue. I'll tell you right now. I'd buy an issue, and Paulina would throw it out. So that's some good coffee there. Good coffee, especially when it has a little of Bailey's in it. So that's it. I just want to know that, is Kaylee's outfits going to be at the Hard Rock Cafe? You know how you see concert outfits at the Hard Rock Cafe? You see Steven Tyler, played at the Madison Square Garden. Are we going to see Kaylee's outfits? She can become a celebrity at the Hard Rock Cafe, and she wore this at the Pennsylvania rally, and then another rally. Unbelievable. So that's my little Kaylee transfer of power. Of course, it'll be a transfer of power, but that leads us into the whole mail-in extension voting stuff going on. So if you're not aware of it, a lot of states, it's like 11 or 13, have already extended the mail-in applications that they could get in 3 days. Wisconsin, I think, just did 7 days or something. Let me see if I could find that one. They did some. So Wisconsin appeals court decision. Okay, let me share this with you. So let me share. So Wisconsin appeals the court decision because they just voted. A federal judge, here you see it, ruled early this week to extend cutoff to count by 6 days after the election. 6 days. What's to stop them from doing 10 days or 14 days or 21 days? What's the rule here? So this was U.S. District Judge William Conley, who was appointed by, of course, Barack Obama. So they're trying to take any advantage that they can dealing with extending the election ballot. So I want to explain that this is why the Supreme Court dealing right now is so important, because this is, as you can see, this is being appealed, going to the appeal court. And I don't even know what state he's in, but he's a federal judge. Wisconsin is appealing, and they're expecting this to go to the Supreme Court. So once this goes to the Supreme Court, there's going to be a precedent set on how long people could send in ballots, if at all. If they're not in and counted by November 3rd or 4th, they want to get the Supreme Court nominee in. Mr. Louis is here. Nice to see you, Louis. They want to get the Supreme Court judge nominated and confirmed before the election, and have this case go to the Supreme Court and decided. And I'm telling you, the mail-in ballots is going to be done. If they're not in time, you bet. And my other thing is, what is taking so long? What would take so long to get into ballots? These are people that want to do mail-in ballots. You're home. You're afraid. You're not going out. So just mail your ballot in. What is taking you so long? Why are you going to procrastinate? Get your ballot in, and that's it. So, and we want to talk. People are afraid of. So we are now going to. We are going to. So Michelle Obama comes out and says Michelle Obama comes out. Let's get her in here. And she says, don't listen to what people say. Your vote, don't listen to people who say your vote will get lost. Okay, don't listen to people who say your vote will get lost. Now, I want to go to this other. Okay, don't listen to people who say your vote will get lost. That means be pro mail-in ballot, right? Well, let's go to this. Let's understand how that's a wrong statement. Several trays of U.S. mail, including ballots, found in Wisconsin ditch. Okay, so this is happening. This is, if you really want your vote counted, go vote. Just go vote. Don't procrastinate. Go vote. You can see if your ballot's been collected. If it's not collected by election day, you better go vote. So that's the thing. If your vote is so important, I love the thing where it says, the meme I saw, I wish I had it here. If you won $500 million in the lottery, would you mail in your response or would you rather go get it? Because if you trust the mail so much, then mail it in. I wouldn't mail it in. I'd go get it. So I'd go to the thing. So that's about the mail-in balloting. And I think that's about it for we're going to have go to a little light side now. A little light side. So I hope you guys are all having fun today. Let's go for a little light side. Here's one. Where is it? Oh, wait, whoa. Before we go to light side, here we go. Nancy Pelosi now not considering another Trump impeachment. I don't know if you heard they've been trying to impeach him. I don't think he's worth the trouble at this point. Worth the trouble? What are you going to impeach him on? They want to impeach him because he was going to nominate a Supreme Court judge. You can't impeach someone. If he stole from the Treasury, you could impeach him. Jeez. No, he's not taking a salary, so he's not. But you can't. High crimes and misdemeanors. Nominating a Supreme Court judge is not. So anyway, so that's that. I just wanted to get that one out of the way. That little silly thing. And let's see. I want to get to a fun one. Where is it? I know it's here. Anyway, so these two Amish kids impregnated their sister. Okay, I got to find this. I want to find it. So, sorry. I thought I had it, and I thought I had it. I did have it. I don't know where it went to. But I'm going to find it because it's a pretty interesting. Maybe I couldn't get that one, but so these two Amish kids impregnated their 13-year-old sister. And it's not going to make sense now because I just wanted to show the picture because I was just curious about their haircuts. So I got one for you. So here we go. Robert Kraft, he was in the news for going to the massage parlor, and so let's have a little fun with this one. Where is this? Why is this not coming up? Why is this not coming up? All of a sudden we're losing stuff. So Robert Kraft has his things dropped by the oh man. However, what is more important? Robert Kraft going to a massage parlor, like, big deal. I mean, come on. There was no trafficking going on. He's not bothering anybody. He's going for a little fun. But nobody wants to talk about what just came out. This Hunter Biden paid women linked to prostitution and human trafficking. Nobody wants to talk about that. So much has come out on Hunter Biden now. but nobody wants to talk about it. So I'll tell you, that guy has gotten away with millions. The investigation showed so much going on him, and unbelievable how people get away with things if you're in politics. All politicians. So let's go to one of the final things for today for our little coffee squawk. Look, I don't know if anybody has seen this. So a woman was not wearing a mask. Okay, she wasn't wearing a mask, and what happened was, let's see if we can get this full screen. Love to get this full screen. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Let's get this full screen. Let's watch. If you haven't seen this, okay. She wasn't wearing a mask, and look what's going on here. One question: can you be arrested for not wearing a mask? I mean, seriously, look at what's going on here. Where's the outrage on this? This is real, folks. Not wearing a mask and being arrested. Where is the outrage? Oh, I see you're not seeing it. You're not seeing it. Oh, I'm sorry about that. So let me go back to this. You're not seeing the let me get back to this. Share the audio. Here we go. Here we go. Let's start this over.
I am.
Put your hand behind your back.
I will not put my hand behind my back. I'm not friendly doing nothing wrong.
This is unbelievable. She's being arrested for not wearing a mask.
Oh my God. Get off of me. You're not arresting me.
I hope you could hear this. What is going on here? You're not wearing a mask and you're getting arrested in a stadium and you're sitting with your family? I don't get it.
It's not.
Stop it! Let's go like Rick! Oh my God! Oh my God, Mother! This is bullshit!
Over a mask. She's not wearing a mask and he's arresting her for not wearing a mask. Look at what's going on. She's not even doing a crime. This is going to be a major lawsuit against this police officer.
I don't know if he's a real.
I would sue the officer,
Police on the side,
and I would sue the police department.
But he may
You
be
know,
because there's a cop car over there. There's a cop car over there. Do you want to call him?
And now she could comply, but maybe you comply in this case and then just sue him. What do you think about this? Let's see some comments. What do you think about this? What's your opinion? Not wearing a mask, being arrested. What's your opinion on this? They let people destroy buildings, and they don't do anything unless they're violent against the police. And look at what's going on here. She's not wearing a mask.
arresting her for not wearing a
Hey,
mask,
where's
and he
your
ain't even
mask?
got one on.
Right.
Hey, where's your mask?
Never wear a
He
mask
should
right
get
now,
he
right,
should
guys?
get suspended.
We've done this how many
That cop
times,
should get
brother?
suspended and sued. So, what's your opinion on that? What's your opinion on that? I mean, the guy had a gun. He had a taser. He tased her. You have an opinion on that? So, well, I'm glad you joined us for this fun half hour of Coffee Squawk. I'd love to do this on a regular day. Oh, I got one for you. One question: these cities, what do they have in common? Minnesota, Chicago, Oakland, riot cities. Well, kind of, but those are the wild card cities for baseball coming up. So who knows who's going to be hosting what? But thanks for joining. It was a fun. I'd love to do this every morning. I will be possibly here tomorrow. I want to include the East Coast and the West Coast live. And if you have any questions, you could message me. You can direct message me if you have topics you want to discuss, if you have fun, if you want to come on live. So thank you for coming on. We have Todito in the upper. How did you like the I gotta get a full screen of Todito. How did you like the let me see if I got a full screen of Todito. Let's see. I'm gonna get one. How do you like the today's conversation, Todito, about our little coffee squawk? So here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Come on. Come on. Stay with me, folks. It's almost over. So Todito, how did you feel about today's conversation? Oh, it's very interesting. I like when you talk. I like hearing you. I also want to try the coffee you have. You look like you have a lot of fun drinking your coffee. I heard you have berries cream coffee. So I like that. If you have no berry, then I don't like that. I don't like if it doesn't have that. So okay. I hope I see you tomorrow. All righty, folks. That's it for Todito and our fun for the half hour. So see you guys and leave you on this.